Hey guys, are you ready for some drama? I know you came back here for the drama, the chisme caliente. You came to see the tea, didn't you? This is what your Mexican mother was watching while she was making tortillas. Or if you didn't grow up with your Mexican mother, this is what your abuelita was watching when she was making tortillas, tamales, whatever it was, pozole, menudo, or what your tia was watching, because my tia watched these too. Are you ready, guys? Well, let's get right to it. We are going to be watching now Telenovelas Are Hell. This is part 3, guys, to my new series, What Your Mexican Mother Was Watching While Making Tortillas. This one is going to be the novela Teresa. I was going between two, either reacting to Teresa or Amigas y Rivales. I don't even think I said that right. My tongue always gets tied whenever R is so hard to roll. But anyways, I'm gonna get there one day, guys. I know I pronounce everything very American. Si mi gente Latinos, if you're watching, si estás aquí conmigo, I just wanted to react to this, and I hope that you enjoy, guys. So let's get right to it. I will give you 2 seconds. Go grab something spicy from your fridge, from your pantry. Ask your mom to give you a tortilla. Ask your tia to give you a tortilla. Or ask your abuelita. Say, abuela, dame un tortilla, por favor. And she's like, no están listos. Nomás siéntate y cállate. And then come right back before she hits you with her chancla. I'll give you 2 seconds. 1, 2, let's go.
Having your entire family disown you for being a gigantic piece, having a man shoot you because you seduced him and stole all his money, or marrying a man that you can't stand just because he's rich. Well, the Mexican telenovela Teresa allows you to enjoy all 3 situations because it doubles up as a choose-your-own-adventure story. That's right, since one dumpster fire of an ending isn't enough, Teresa gives you all 3. And why is that? Well, because telenovelas are hell.
Wow.
Teresa tells the story of a teenager who's in her mid-30s. Teresa's dream is to be so rich that every time she farts, a $100 bill comes out. And she's willing to use her good looks and big to get there. The telenovela starts with Teresa giving her adorable family the stink eye for throwing her a graduation party where instead of serving caviar and champagne like she wanted, they served ceviche and... Teresa is so ashamed of being poor that she lied to everyone at school by telling them that her parents are millionaires. Unfortunately, the class finds out that this isn't true and humiliates her in front of the whole school by revealing that Teresa is the daughter of a laundry worker and a mechanic. This, for Teresa, is more embarrassing than pooping her pants on the first day of school. Just when Teresa thinks her garbage life couldn't get any garbagier, her little sister gets hit in the face with a baton while doing a gymnastics routine. And since her parents aren't able to afford the medical treatment to fix her face, she dies. Teresa has had it up to here with being poor, so she decides that her new goal in life will be to use men for their money. The first thing she does is dump her cute taxi driver boyfriend despite being madly in love with him. She then puts on a low-cut dress and visits her old teacher, Arturo, asking him for help. Arturo takes one look at her and says, Teresa, I love your gigantic hunger for learning. I'll give you anything you ask for. Even though she looks like she's gonna barf every time he kisses her, Teresa marries Arturo. Sure, she's still in love with her ex and cries herself to bed every night, but at least she gets to live in a house with stairs. She gets to have maids that she can treat like crap, and she gets to spend her days maxing out her husband's credit cards. Teresa encounters her first roadblock when she finds out that her taxi driver ex has become a successful doctor overnight. and makes more money than her current husband, so she starts dating him again despite the fact that she's married. When the two dudes catch on to what she's doing, they dump her. And of course, she freaks out at the thought of being alone. But instead of going to therapy like a decent human, Teresa tries to patch things up with Arturo by visiting him late at night and sweaty and asking him to read her a bedtime story. Arturo falls for her again because he's an idiot, and also because she's hot. He rewards her for cheating by taking her on a European vacation where the two of them make out a whole bunch and point at everything they see. Fortunately, the strong feelings quickly fade when they return from the trip and Teresa finds out that he's gone broke. To make matters worse, Teresa gets accidentally shot by a crazy lady and almost dies. Being paralyzed from the waist down won't stop Teresa from finding another man with money. And being the snake that she is, Teresa seduces her best friend's fiance by asking him to give her a creepy massage while she's still hospitalized. When released from the hospital, she convinces her new hunk to dump her best friend and hand off all his fortune to her. The instant he gives her the check, she tells him he's ugly and breaks up with him.
Ugly.
Now Teresa is on top of the world because she's rich and she doesn't need a man to take care of her anymore. Sadly, though, Teresa's father gets word of the absolute turd of a human his daughter has become and dies of a heart attack. Teresa tries to buy her family's love back with gifts, but they're so fed up with her that they disown her and pretend like she doesn't exist. Teresa goes insane and weeps over her father's grave because she realizes she's got no one left in the world. She then goes to donate all her money to charity. The telenovela ends with Teresa crying and dragging herself across the ground while screaming, "I'm all alone! I'm all alone!" Just kidding. This is just one of the ways in which it ends. Teresa has 3 alternate endings. In the first ending, Arturo takes her back and they resume their loveless marriage. In the second ending, Teresa is left to rebuild her life, which she does by getting an entry-level job and seducing her new boss by showing a little. And in the third, and probably the best outcome for Teresa, she gets shot and killed. The end.
I remember that. I remember Teresa had 3 alternate endings. I think I recall on Netflix, you gave you like a choice to watch whichever alternate ending you wanted to watch, because I watched this novela just for a little bit, but like I said, you know, American. I had to put on the captions. I know I cheated. They're like, how are you ever gonna learn, Rita? No, I need to know the translation so that way I can learn better. And you know what? It actually has helped me out a lot to watch novelas with the captions on it from Netflix, because it's helped me improve with my Spanish. Like before I went to the Dominican Republic, I knew certain phrases from watching Ruby and hearing her speak when she would talk to all the guys and flirt with them. Not that I flirted with anybody at the... No. Back to the novela. I do remember on Netflix that it gave you the option to choose which alternate ending that you wanted to watch. Do you want to watch the one where she dies? Where she gets back with her husband? Or do you want to watch the ending where she is all alone and doesn't have anybody? Or the ending where she gets shot? And I remember I went through all of them, I watched all of them, I'm like, wow, there's just so many alternate endings on this one. And it was really interesting because it was basically, I would say, a knockoff version of Ruby. But was more, you get to choose which one you want to see. And she, you know, same thing, she was manipulative, all she wanted was money. And it's funny because I've met a similar Latina lady like that. Well, not after money, but same manipulative demeanor. I've met a lady like that before. Tú sabes quién eres si estás mirando este video, which probably she's not. Those kind of women actually do exist, and sometimes they will manipulate anybody. So if you're out there and you know that there's a beautiful Latina woman watch out, because Teresa and Ruby do exist. To anybody, I'm warning you, they exist. They exist. And I say anybody because Teresa and Ruby nowadays, it's 2020. It's not just the richest guy or the most best looking guy. They're just looking for anybody to prey on, if you know what I mean. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to make that comment really quick to just be careful when you meet one of these women. They're not good. And if you have a gut feeling that it's not right, trust your gut, guys. Ruby could be a friend, you know, Teresa could be a friend, Teresa or Ruby could be a lover, you know. You better be careful, guys. She exists. Anyways, with that said, guys, I just wanted to emphasize on that because I've met one and she was not good. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to say to you guys, I hope that you all have a good day, and if not, I hope it gets better. And don't forget to eat something spicy because your mom told you to. Have a nice day!